episode of Juice with Judy Unfiltered. Today is another solo episode, and this is episode 2 of Judy's journey. Today, I want to talk about today's topic. Basically, gonna be called this era is called moving like I should have been and never looking back. I've been doing some reevaluating over my whole life. And like I told y'all, my last episode, I'm just on a whole new journey, healing myself, and whatever that means, whatever it takes to do it, that's what I'm doing. Like I said, I've been reevaluating some things in my life, and I just came to the conclusion that the way I'm starting to move, I really should have been moving like that. Stuff that I used to be so quick to jump to, or people that I used to be so quick to jump to, I'm no longer doing that no more. I'm to the point where if you don't support me and what I'm doing, my growth and everything, then I don't want or need nothing to do with you, because you ain't doing me no justice. And honestly, I'm starting to be a whole lot more about myself. I love who I love, and even if they're toxic, or being around them is toxic, I can still love them, but I love myself way more enough to deal with people from a distance. I feel good about what I'm doing. I feel good about the journey that I'm on. I feel good about stuff that's happening in my life. I feel good about stuff that's going to happen in my life. I'm big on manifestation and manifesting, a whole bunch of things in my life, because just like we can speak negative, just like we can manifest negative stuff, we can manifest positive stuff. And a lot of people don't believe in that, but I do. So, like I said, my healing journey that I'm on with myself is a good one for me. It ain't for nobody else. It's for myself. I don't care what nobody say, think, or feel, because this is for me, and I don't care. I'm not apologizing. I'm not looking back on stuff I used to look back on, or none of that. Like I said, it make me feel good to know that I'm doing something for myself without a care in the world. I should have been doing the stuff that I'm doing. I should have been moving the way that I'm currently moving. And now I just, when certain people call or text me, if I know it's toxic, or I just don't have the energy, the mind capacity, the head space, or anything to argue back or feed into whatever it is, I just won't. I'm good for ignoring you if I want to, because you can't make me talk to you if I don't want to talk to you, especially if I know or feel like it's not doing me any good or doing me any justice. I'm not with that type of energy no more. I'm just all about positivity and moving forward, leaving a whole bunch of stuff and people behind, because I'm all about growth from here on out. Growth in a positive way. Growth for myself first, and as a mother, so that I could be a better mother to my children. And I just don't want a lot of energy, a certain energy around me no more, because it don't feel good. It take more energy to be mad than it does to be positive. And I think I said that on my last solo episode. I just, like I said, and I know I probably keep saying, I don't have time for bullshit no more. That's just flat out what it is. I don't have time for bullshit. Again, if it ain't doing me no justice, or benefiting me, I don't want nothing to do with it. Whatever it is, or whoever it is, I don't care. I don't want nothing to do with it if it don't mean me and my kids no good. I don't know. I ain't got time for bullcrap no more. I just don't. I'm learning to look deeper into certain signs or red flags when it comes to dating people. I'm big on dating intentionally because I don't want to waste my time or nobody else's anymore. So if I can avoid certain things at all costs, that's exactly what I'm going to do and continue to do for myself, because I done wasted a lot of time, a lot of energy, and you can't get time back. You just can't. I I don't I don't I don't know. I be at a loss for words sometimes, but I really do feel good about what's going on in my life, and I don't have to talk about every single thing. But I got some stuff going on, and I'm happy about it. I'm proud of myself for finally taking the leap of faith that I have taken on this, this new path or this new journey that I'm on in my life. I just, like I said, y'all, I should have been doing it, but it's okay. It's okay. It's better late than never, or better late than not at all. I just want better for myself, for my kids, for my family. Cause I don't know, I'm just moving forward with a whole bunch more positivity and positive energy than I have before, because I done been through some stuff, y'all, and it's stuff that I don't always talk about because I don't have to. It's nobody else's business, but I vent to who I vent to. I talk to who I talk to, because I feel like when I get certain stuff out, it makes me feel better. I'm in therapy, been in therapy, and I don't see nothing wrong with therapy. I feel like everybody should seek some type of therapy, because it ain't nothing wrong with getting help outside of your family or your best friends or people close to you. To talk to somebody that's not so close to you, but close to you, if that makes sense. I love my therapist, and I be spilling my heart out to her, and certain things that she say to me has really been helping. I'm learning to take more accountability for my own actions and my involvement with certain things that go on in my life, because a lot of stuff that go on in our lives, or in my life, it be our fault, whether it's good or bad, because there's things we can't control, and that's all we need to worry about is the stuff that we can't control, because we can't do nothing about the stuff we can't control. And I'm honestly a worrywart, but I'm working on it. I used to be big on stressing and worrying about stuff that I don't have no control over, but was trying to have control over it, and I can't do that, because it don't make me feel good. It stresses me out. Anxiety be through the damn roof, and I'm just learning to let stuff roll off my back and just leave it to God, because once I leave it to Him, He gonna take care of it. And lately, He been taking care of some stuff for me, and I'm happy about it. Like I said, I feel good about it. I just, like I said last episode, I looked into like a love life coach. Her name is Deanna, and her YouTube is Destination with Deanna, or Destination Deanna, and so is her Instagram. That is a lovely lady, y'all. I promise. She has been helping me since I met her. Like I told y'all last time, I met her at my brother's wedding, because her husband was the one that married my brother and his wife, and I'm so glad that I was introduced to those people. I'm starting to like meeting more and more people like that, because I should have just been doing the stuff that I am currently doing. I am a part of her what's called Kepti Academy, working on being a Kepti. Yeah, and I feel good about that, because like I said before, the dating scene, it's not the best, honestly. And now I'm just, like I said, I'm dating intentionally. I'm working on myself. I'm not so thirsty to talk to people just to have a name under my belt, and I'm looking for my husband. I don't want to just keep dating just to be a forever girlfriend or a forever fiance. I want my husband. I'm gonna get my husband. But yeah, that's just a little bit more, about me, about my journey, about my healing journey, about myself, how I feel about myself. I love myself. I love my kids, and I love myself enough to do the things that I have started to do. And I feel like everybody should work on changing. Good change. Change ain't always bad. And like I said, I'm loving the change that I am going through. But that's all I got for y'all today. Until next time, love y'all. Tune in for the next episode of Juice with Judy Unfiltered. And next time it's going to be part 3 to Judy's journey. But as far as like my other episodes, I don't know what we're talking about next week. But it's going to be juicy.